Okay, so I just want to talk randomly for 1 second, okay? I guess I think I have something that I want to say, and I want to start by saying this. I think I want to make a declaration to talk and be honest about my lived experiences here and start to find the voice that I just have had suppressed generationally. Um, And I said that in the last video actually, and there's a lot of things I still want to say, but I haven't done something yet to be able to start the process of like really posting on here regularly with the blogging from zero to now, because I'm on age 12 now and I'm on my time at I learned it's like the number one private school in Atlanta. Why do I learn this years later? And I graduated 17 out of 89, right? And I'm having to face the fact that I was not nurtured properly with this intellect, and while sleeping on the floor, right? Taking the MARTA bus. I'm not nurtured properly within my girl child form to understand my potential. And also that this is not something that is a the mean or the average of the girl and women achievement is not what I was showing when I was younger. It's that we don't reach our potential. So people are not going to be able to help me properly, if that makes sense. And so I'm coming back online and I'm recognizing more of who I am and who I've always been. Which is very scary because also what that also means is that when you start to realize that you want to be able to grow to your full potential, the fear in who that will make uncomfortable comes into play. Yeah. And especially what we see when things like, you see how this goes into play with femicide, black femicide. So it's a real reality, real lived, real reality. And rest in peace to the victims. Victims in the United States, rest in peace to victims that are dying at the hands of men, black women dying at the hands of men all over the globe, okay? Because it's actually a persistent issue. Persistent. Um, so I want to say that, and I also want to say I had a rehearsal today. I had a dress rehearsal that I just got back from, and it was pretty bad actually. I'll be honest. I need to get some toe pads that I got some new ones over the weekend. On Friday actually, and I don't like them the way I like my other ones. So I think I'm gonna have to make a trip to the dance store and get some ones that are like the gel ones that are like gel on the outside but fabric on the inside. I don't want to do that, but I want to be able to dance tomorrow in a decent way. And the ones I have now are actually painful. And yeah, so I want to say too that, it can be difficult hearing people talk about their parents when you do not have that type of connection. And that's not to say with my mother, because my mom has been within what she can give. She's given everything that she could give, I feel. And then also within the confines of what her experiences and realities are. So it's still going to have limits to it. So, but within that, I know she loved me, without a doubt. But then when I hear someone talk about their dad, and if they're younger or if they're older, it can be difficult because I'm going to have to grapple with the shame I feel of not having that type of relationship or that safety. The shame that has been transferred for the really harsh circumstances that have originated our story, and that the feeling of being one that is on the outside and disposable and a throwaway. And also, I want to be able to also articulate the actual systemic misogyny I'm faced within my family system as a girl child, and particularly as one that is a blurred type. I realize. And also when that is artistic and nerdy. Or nerdy and artistic, you know? Or both. There's no place for somebody like this. And so that's all I want to say. I want to be able to have the courage to open up to you. And within reason. But the biggest thing is to be able to stand truthfully and stand at the sum total of all of what my experiences have been, and generationally as well. And, the mean. I want to be able to stand at the mean of the truth, the reality, the foundation, the bottom. And that's all I want to say. I have so much I need to do. I'm going to take this time to be able to, since somebody gave me a ride back tonight instead of me taking the bus it would have been from like 9:30 until 10:45. So that would have been an hour and 15 minutes, but that's kind of late, right? So, all right, let me go. And I still am having a difficult time. I'm still going to have to find a space that's more aligned where I still need income. There's so much, but I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet, and hopefully I'll be able to make videos once I get there that more consistently that are part of this healing process, and I can have a voice within this Black girl / woman form. Yeah, and be kind of like a leader. I don't know, that sounds so pretentious, right? But I do want to be a leader. I feel like in my bones, that's kind of what I am. And not that I want to be, anti-heroes don't want to be anti-heroes. Anti-heroes don't want to be what they are, kind of what's been put on them. And that's kind of what I feel is like for me. Okay, all right. Have a good night, and hopefully we'll be able to talk to you soon. And stay safe. May we stay safe, and we'll talk to you later.